What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we're going to be jumping out here into Blaine County, Sandy Shores area, in the mountainous area. We're going to be rocking this brand new 2017 Tahoe by the great Ha. And man, you did a fantastic job on it. Excellent job. Excellent job. I mean, this thing is sexy. The skin is by Brad M, which actually comes with the vehicle. However, this entire mods folder is nothing but the Great Ha vehicles. I've started a thing where I make all brand new mods folders, and then every maker of vehicles has their own mods folder for me, and then I put them in there. So that's what I've been doing. So all the Great Ha's vehicles are in this mods folder, and this one is just phenomenal. So we just, I also changed the sheriff peds out. I got the peds, I believe they were from Trooper Charles, but I can't find them on LCPDFR anymore, so he may have taken them all down or hidden them or something. So we just got fuel, and we were over there at the taco truck eating. So we are not hungry. We are full on everything, so we're going to get out there and hit the streets and see what we can come across. 1637 ready. You can go ahead and show me 1041, 10:8, and available.
Citizens report a group of suspicious persons loitering, possible camper, in Grande Sonora Desert.
1637 ready. You can show me now. Alright, so we've got some possible camping going on. So we're going to run over there and check that out real quick. It's not a huge deal. They're just not allowed to be there. So we'll go check that out, make sure they're not breaking any major laws. It's about a mile away. No further police action is needed. You can stop the press Y. Okay. So we'll run down here and check it out. So it's about 7 o'clock in game time. So it says unauthorized camping, but this is pretty much all open wilderness area, so there's really no reason they can't be camping. I do have a new ENB in. Which it was in the last episode. It's from the Make Visuals Great Again EMB. It's all part of that. I finally figured out how to get it working, and I think it looks even better at night. The only thing I don't like about it is during the day, you can barely see lights on police cars. They're extremely dim. These guys are taking their dear old time, so we're just going to hurry up and pass them. Speed limit's 50 and they're puddling around at 30. I'm trying to incorporate turn signals more, just because you'd use them in real life.
Citizens reporting up to 3 suspects last seen in Grande Sonora Desert.
1637 radio, copy. Alright, so there's apparently 3 suspects in the area, or possible illegal campers, so just another person to be on the lookout for. Or more people to be on the lookout for.
Attention all units. Officers arrived on scene.
1637 radio. 1637 radio. I got one running. And he just tripped. Stand by. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna fit in there. Oh. Ooh, scratched my truck already. Where's he at? There he is. Ooh, that's a dip. This is why we got the Tahoe. Just stop running. 1637 radio, 1 at taser point. Get on the ground!
Look at that. You made me pull out my gun.
Look at that. You made me pull out my gun. Get on the ground. Let me see your hands. There you go. Why are you running? You ain't doing nothing illegal. You ain't got nothing to worry about. 1637 radio. I'm going to have 11015 in custody. Gemma Wild. I get a 2729 on that name. Date of birth is going to be 3/28/1990. Alright, Gemma, you got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, bleed me, mad? Needles, hand grenades, rocket launchers, anything like that? A baggie of marijuana, 12 grams of methamphetamine, several driver's licenses, several Polaroids of women showering. Alrighty. Well, now I know why you ran. Come on. Go ahead and put you in the back of the car, and then we'll get back out to your vehicle. You got anything in that vehicle? Why are you running? Go ahead and hop on in for me. Alright. I guess while I'm at it, I'll show you this. I forgot. I did put the FOV mod back in, and the hands are a little off on the steering wheel, but it's no big deal. And this thing is nice, inside and out. So, very nice. So, let's get my interior light on. And let's turn the spotlight off. Oh. Boy, I'm beating my truck up. This is why we have Tahoes. So, we can see if we can't make it back to her vehicle, wherever that was. If it's still there. There it is. 1637 radio. I do have her in custody. I'm gonna be out here off of near West Joshua Road inspecting the vehicle. Alright, so he's still in the vehicle, it looks like. $1637 radio. I'm gonna be out with another individual in the vehicle. And 28 San Andreas 01 Paul Kilo George 084.
Target vehicle license plate 01 Paul King George 084.
Be advised, your party has minor entries in the SID. Officers to use caution.
10-4. Alright, so it says that the owner's license is suspended. Now, unfortunately, because I didn't physically see him driving the vehicle, if he is Johnny, I can't do anything about it. I can only do something about a suspended license if I physically seen him driving. He is sitting in the driver's seat, but he's not on a public highway. And I guess that depends and varies per state. But I'm just going to go with I didn't see him driving, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to touch that taillight. How you doing? Why don't you go ahead and step out of the car for me, man? No? Not gonna do it? Why don't you go ahead and step out for me, man? You know what? No, no. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. There you go. What are you guys doing out here? She got meth on her and everything. 1637 radio. I'm gonna have another one in the 1015 in custody. Johnny Braddock, and it is, or Johnny Bradbrook. Right, come on, Johnny. You got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, bleed me mad? What are you guys doing out here? Nothing of interest. Alright. 1637 radio. And 2729 on Johnny Bradbrook. Common spelling, date of birth is gonna be 7/24/63. License is suspended, but the vehicle is not running. At least I don't see any smoke coming out the tailpipe. So the vehicle's not running, and I didn't physically see him driving it. He is sitting in the driver's seat, but that's not proof of anything. So, all right, man, come on. I think I got her on that side, so let's put him on this side. All right, man, go ahead and have a seat in the back of the truck for me. Watch your head getting on in. All right. I'm gonna search the vehicle. If nothing comes out of the vehicle, I'm gonna let him go. He didn't have anything on him. He didn't do anything. Right now he's just being detained. So we'll see what's in the vehicle. If there's anything in the vehicle that was on his side. Well, I didn't even see her in the vehicle. So if there's anything in the vehicle, it's his. And a bag of shrooms and a police nightstick and a chainsaw. Okay. Alright, so they're both going to be going to jail for possession, drug paraphernalia, and drugs. So 1637 radio. And available 1051 to my location off of West Joshua Road for this surfer van. Alright, so we're going to take both of them to jail. For possession and stuff. So, alright, 1637 radio. The vehicle's been picked up. I'll be 10-7 to the station with one. No, why does it do that? Why do they get out? I don't understand why that happens.
In the police car. Now.
I think it's because I hit the well, that'll be interesting to see how that happens. I think it's because I hit the over key. Alright, so we got both of them back in the vehicle. No, it put me in a vehicle. That's interesting. Alright. There are sometimes quirks with this game that just makes you want to go, get in the car, man. There we go. Alright, so maybe it won't pop me in. Alright. I'm going to turn the lights off. We'll take them down to the station. Since we have a cage. Alright. 1637 radio. You can now show me 10-7 to the station with one. No, see, I hit the O button and it gets them out. That makes no sense to me whatsoever why it's doing that.
That's fucked.
Alright, get in the car. Alright, well, we'll just have to set a manual marker for it. Get in the car. Alright, so they're both back in the vehicle. Okay. I will just have to set a manual marker to the station because for some reason every time I hit that it's taking them out. I guess we could hit N in the call, I guess. Unfortunately, we did not identify one subject. Well, we did say there were 3, didn't it? Well, I don't see a third person out here. There was only one person in the vehicle. And only one person took off running. I didn't see a third. I didn't see a third person. So, well, I didn't see a third person, so there ain't much I can do about a third person if I didn't see it, so. Alright, let's go. We'll have to manually set the marker. And we'll take them up here to the sheriff's office. Alright, let's take them to jail. Looks like the other deputies are quite busy tonight as well. So you guys down in the comments, let me know what you think about this Tahoe. Let the Great Ha know what you think about this Tahoe. I will have it linked in the description where you can find it along with his other LSPD pack that I have in here, along with the skins that are on it. I can't link the sheriff uniform and stuff because, like I said, I can't seem to find it anymore. So, take that how you will. I don't know what he did with it. Oops. I'm going to adjust my... Trying to adjust my headset. I ran off the road. So hopefully my audio is a little better in this one. I won't know until I record it. I changed it and look at that shit. Man. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it because I got prisoners. So that sucks. Yeah, I don't take enough people to jail in this game, so that's what we're gonna do. And there is that sheriff vehicle. Because it'll probably disappear when I pull in. No. Nope, it did. Alright. 1637 radio. You can show me at the station what to. And we're gonna hand them off. Is one showing one in it?
We meet at the bar to talk about this. Why not? How the heck do you raise money for the police?
How the heck do you raise money for the police?
Whatever. Look at me.
Is the other guy still in there? Oh, no, there it goes. I've never taken 2 to the station by myself like that, so that's interesting. Alright, so we're getting him off the car.
No money, honey. Call me if you change your mind.
Ain't got no money, honey. Only in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, 1637 radio. You can go ahead and show me code 4 off that. I'll be 10-8 and available. Alright, this guy doesn't have a helmet on. So we're going to stop him and see what's up. $16.37 radio. You showed me out on a traffic stop off Panorama Drive in the drive entrance to the old abandoned motel. Be on a motorcycle, one white male, blue hat, white shirt. Stand by for 2729. Hey, how you doing? I'm Deputy Garst with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. You got your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you? Not that he probably has any of that. Evan Paxton. All right, Mr. Paxton. You know why I'm pulling you over? No hablo English? You look pretty... Okay. You had anything to drink tonight? Just a couple beers over lunch? Well, that was several hours ago. All right. I'm going to go run your ID. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. Hopefully I don't punch him in the face. 1637 radio. 2729. Evan Paxton. Date of birth 11/14/61. The license is suspended. So his license is suspended, so he's not allowed to be driving vehicles on the road. So hey, all right, Evan, why don't you go ahead and hop on off that bike for me?
This should be fun.
All right, man. Right now your license is suspended, so you're not supposed to be operating any kind of motor vehicles on the highway. So why don't you go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. Right now, you're not being placed under arrest right now. I'm just going to detain you temporarily. Until we can decide what I want to do, alright? You got anything on you that's going to stick me, poke me, stab me, make me bleed, make me mad? Needles, hand grenades, rocket launchers, cars, buses, trains, anything like that? And a crowbar. Well, that's not illegal. Alright, I'll tell you what. Why don't you come back here in front of my bumper and have a seat, alright? Let's go ahead and have a seat right there in front of my bumper. Search the bike real quick. Well, now he's going to jail for possession of drug paraphernalia. Alright, man. Let's go ahead and stand up for me. Right now, you are being placed under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to represent you. Do you understand these rights? Alright. Go ahead and hop on in. Alright. The reason you're being placed under arrest is because you got used needles on the bike, man. So you're being arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, alright? You don't want to talk? Okay. $16.37 radio. And available 1051 to my location for this bike, please. Alright, so let's fill out his arrest report. We're going to move out of the way because the tow truck went out. Run everything and... Nope, picked it up. Alright. Turn off the spotlight. We won't be needing that no more. And then we'll go ahead and turn those off. PED database. Evan Paxton. License is suspended. I'm not going to get him for a suspended license. But he is going to go to jail for possession of drug paraphernalia. Where did it go? I know I'm staring. There it is. Staring right at it. So that's all I'm going to get him for. I'm not going to get him for driving on a suspended license. This one's a felony as it is, so we're just going to leave it at that. Alright, 1637 radio. You can go ahead and show me 10-7 en route to the station with one. Alright, let's take you in the jail. 1637 radio. You can show me at the station with one. And we'll hand him off.
Traffic through Rockford Hills is bullshit. I sat.
Alright.
If we didn't have so many fucking illegal immigrants
We have so many fucking illegal immigrants.
okay, that'd be great. Stop by my place.
That's funny. 1637 radio. You can go and show me, clear off that last call. I'll be 10-8 and available.
We have a possible 148 on Panorama Drive.
1637 radio. Show me route. We have a wanted criminal wanted for arrest. We have information the suspect is fleeing to airport. We have no intel about possible firearms. Okay. And so they've got reports of a possible wanted felon fleeing to the airport, which is where I'm actually sitting in front of. So we'll go see if we can't find this individual. There's no report on whether or not he's got weapons or anything. So we'll take this cautiously and see what we can get. I wonder if this one has. Nope. Alright. I was seeing if it had alley lights, but it doesn't.
Target last reported on Sonora Freeway.
Oh, he must be in a car.
Suspect last seen on Los Santos Freeway.
Good God.
Suspect spotted on Los Santos Freeway.
And so he's moving pretty quick. I might not be able to catch him. But we'll see what we can do.
Suspect last seen on Los Santos Freeway.
Won't be long before we're entering the city, but we'll see what we can.
Suspect spotted on Los Santos Freeway.
He is hauling ass.
Suspect spotted on Strawberry Avenue. Target is in Strawberry.
We're gonna get off up here. Not highly doubt we're gonna catch him though. I see he's further and further ahead. Alright, 1637 radio. I'm gonna break off, let the city
Suspect
take care of it.
last seen on Davis Avenue.
So we're gonna end our part of that because we're getting farther and farther into the city, and it's not our jurisdiction. So we'll let the city take over, and hopefully they can catch up with him because we're too far out of the way, and we're not catching up from his last known location. So there's no point in us trying to catch up with him. So, all right, we'll head back to Blaine County and see what we can get. Alright guys, as you can see my logo is on the screen, so if you would for me, just go down into the comments and post the exact timestamp that you've seen that logo at in the video. This helps me with determining how long you guys are watching, along with whether or not the videos are too long or too short. So just down in the comments, post the exact timestamp that you saw my logo on screen. And thank you for hanging out with me this long.
Attention all units. Officer needs assistance on Sonora Freeway.
1637 radio, you can show me around. Alright, so we had an officer hit his panic button. So we're gonna get up there as fast as possible. Hopefully everything is good and it's an accidental press. But you never know with these types of situations. $16.37 radio. Show me 1023 on scene. Oh, I got one running with a knife.
Pain in the ass.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Like
Drop the knife! Get on the ground, drop the knife! Get on the ground. Down on the ground. Do not move. Let's get traffic stopped. 1637 radio. I'm at 11015 in custody. I like how I stopped the traffic and they're still driving. You got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, make me bleed, make me mad? I need to check out that officer, make sure he's alright. I have a seat in the back of my car. Where did the officer go? Get in the car, dude. I like the way I have the traffic stopped and they're still ramming into shit. Is he alright? Where's he at? Well, I've got his truck here, but not him. Yeah, I like how traffic is completely stopped. Like I have it stopped, but they're still going like it doesn't matter. Wow. I'm not seeing the deputy. Let's see if we can move his truck off the road. And I think the game just crashed. Alright, so the game crashed during the panic button call out, but I'm pretty sure that's because of traffic control. I never have good luck with the traffic control mod, so I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So we'll get another call in and see what happens.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We've got a person carrying a knife on East Joshua Road.
1637 radio, you can show me now. Alright, so we got a person carrying a knife. Reports of a person carrying a knife on East Joshua Highway. Or Joshua Road, so we're going to head over there and see what we can find and what's going on. Let's turn this interior on. Yeah, so person with a knife calls can be pretty dangerous.
Suspect is female.
1637 radio. I got an individual walking in the street right now. I'll be out with that individual. Stand by.
We have a 148 on East Joshua Road.
1637 radio. She's foot bail, foot bail, foot bail. Ma'am, come here! Nope. Nope. Taser. There we go. Come here, ma'am.
I'm fucking late here.
You're gonna get tased. Taser, taser, taser! 1637 radio. Taser deployed, stand by. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Drop the knife. Let me see your hands. Oh, she's still running. You're gonna get tased again! Taser, taser, taser. 1637 radio. Taser deployed again. Let me see your hands. Drop the knife and let me see your hands. It's not that hard. Drop the knife. There you go. Get on the ground. 1637 radio. Gonna have one at Taser Point. Shares compliance. Stand by. Kate Knight, 1637 radio. I'm gonna have one Kate Knight
All
in
units, you
custody.
can clear this call. Return to patrol.
I get a 27,
No
29.
further units
Kate Knight,
required.
common spelling, date of birth 7/18/53. What's going on, Kate? Suspect, and you got a warrant for your arrest. What's going on, Kate? Why are you running around out here with a knife? That's not cool. I'm gonna search this post. You got anything on you that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, make me bleed, make me mad? A baseball bat, along with the knife that you had. All right, come on. All right. So what are you doing out here tonight, Kate? What's going on? Just go ahead and hop in the back of the car for me. Have a seat. Hop on in. There you go. 1637 radio. No, never mind. Let's go ahead and get off the road so we're not blocking traffic. Turn that spotlight off. Turn the turn signal off. Alright. Not sure if this one's got traffic control lights on it. Let's run in those. Nope.
Attention all units. Citizens report suspicious activity in Sandy Shores.
Can I get a unit started on this?
1637 radio. I'll be 10-7. Alright, let's do the PED database. Kate Knight. So we know she has a warrant for arrest.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
So we're going to create the arrest report. Right here is a good place to do that. Possession. Nope, none of that. Not really trespassing. Non-violent crime. She does have a warrant for her arrest, so she's going to go to jail for that. She took off walking, so I'm going to get her for resisting arrest. I'm going to get her for jaywalking, for walking in the middle of the street. I don't think there's any violent crimes. She didn't try to stab me or anybody else that I know of, just walking down the street with one, so nothing there. Traffic violations. And nothing there, so okay, so we're gonna save that. So right now she's gonna be placed under arrest for her warrant, resisting arrest, and jaywalking. All three are misdemeanor offenses. So, all right, 1637 radio. You can show me 10-7 to the station with one. All right, let's get her to the station. I think I just ran over an animal. Pretty sure I ran over an animal. Oops. Oh, well, I cut that soon, didn't I? Oh, 1637 radio. You can show me arriving at the station with one. I need to park way down here. And let's take her in ourselves. Why not? Alright, Kate, come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, Kate, why don't you go ahead and stand right there for me?
Apologize, dumbass.
Apologize, dumbass. Alright, let's do
Turn around.
let's do a breath test. Make sure she hasn't been drinking. We might get her for drunk in public too.
Next time you're going to
And
jail.
she's not really drunk, so I won't charge her for that. I could, but I'm not going to. I'll do a drug swab. See if she's on any narcotics that she might need to be treated for while she's here. and she is true for pot and meth. So it's good to know that kind of stuff, because now we'll know that she needs to be treated. So, all right, 1637 radio. I'll be done at the station, and I'll be wrapping up my shift. I'll be 10:42. Apologize, dumbass. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. That's where I'm going to end it. I'm going to start doing more sheriff patrols, since the game for me seems to be a lot more stable out here in the county. So, I mean, I'm still going to do city patrols, but I'm going to start doing a little more sheriff patrols. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good fancy stuff. Let the great Ha know what you think about this Tahoe. Go download it if you play this game, because it's awesome. It's one of the best ones out there so far. So I appreciate that, the great Ha. And yeah, so you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care, guys.
Be kind to those around you, don't be merciless. Remember me, for my name is Perseus.